Have you ever heard of a Judas ritual? A Judas ritual is actually what indirectly ended up causing Anton LaVey, the Black Pope, his life at the end. That's a video for another time, but not a lot of people know that. But a Judas ritual is when one member of the satanic cult attempts to take the life of another member for their own gain, to elevate themselves, and it pulls everything away from that person, their power, and it gives it to the person who ends up performing the act. What's sad is there's a lot of churches that don't even realize that this is going on inside their own walls. Could be your church as well. They don't realize they're operating in witchcraft. And you're like, there's no way that could be going on in my church. But yet, if you've ever been in a church and someone's attempted to assassinate your character with blatant lies, trying to bring you down low in order to bring themselves up higher above you, and it could have even been by someone who's already higher above you in leadership anyway, but yet destroying your character was going to put them in a better position. The Bible says that there's going to be those who Jesus looks at and says, "Depart from me, I never knew you." And then they say, "But we casted out demons in your name." But it doesn't matter at the end. It's not about what you've done in your past. It's not about that once you had the power of God. It's the fact that you chose to do something different with that power. Instead of lifting someone else up, you decided to elevate yourself, and you decided to walk out of the will of God. I'm sorry, but just because you said a prayer doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to spend eternity in heaven. It's all about fruits. God looks at the fruit. The Bible says that he looks at the hearts of man. So think about this today and ask yourself, God, is my heart right where it needs to be? Or am I in a church where this is going on? Is it being allowed? The Bible says there's going to be a great falling away. And when I was growing up, I always thought the great falling away was going to be people blatantly leaving church and be like, you know what, I don't care about God anymore. But no, it's starting to look like it's something much more scarier. It's a bunch of church people that still claim to have a form of godliness, but they deny the power thereof. They're still in the churches, but yet their hearts are far from him. They're falling in love with the church formats, but they're falling out of love with God because they're following a pastor or they're following somebody else. It's idolization because their eyes are on that person rather than God themselves. Have a blessed day.